It was no longer enough to be a star in the WNBA, you had to be the star people believed in. And for a moment, Wilson and Bonner understood they were playing a league that no longer saw them. When the commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, finally addressed reporters before Game 3, the tension in the room was electric. She praised growth, she praised talent. She blamed scheduling, she blamed markets, she insisted the league was stronger than critics claimed. Then came the question no one could dodge: how do you explain record low attendance? Her answer trembled between defensiveness and evasion. This isn't about one player, she said. But her tone betrayed her. In brushing off the criticism, she became the symbol of everything the league was accused of ignoring: fan voices, player concerns, narrative power. The backlash was instantaneous. Clips of her reimbursement danced across social media alongside side-by-side comparisons: packed arenas during Clark's Fever games, empty seats at the finals. #AngelBertout trended. Headlines roared. The league's identity fractured into two camps, her defenders and her detractors. The irony was piercing: the final event, meant to lift the league, had become its reckoning. Wilson and Bonner, in quiet moments between games, held the tension on their shoulders. They watched video snippets of themselves in viral clips, saw conventions twist their anger into memes, fights into fodder. They were athletes crushed by the narrative they had never asked to lead. When pressed again, Wilson's voice softened. "We shouldn't have to beg for respect," she said. The line hung there, sharp and painful. She wasn't just speaking for herself. She was speaking for a league that had asked too much and given too little in return. The finals ended not with confetti and roar, but with the quiet echo of absence. Trophy held high, cameras flashed, but the stands remained subdued. The scoreboard meant less than the silence. The more the league tried to spin, the louder the optics spoke. Empty arenas, bruised fan trust, and the absence of the one name that mattered most. The WNBA's biggest moment had turned into its deepest failure. What had been sold as growth became exposed as fragile. What had been pitched as a golden era became criticized as a mismanaged moment. Aya Wilson and DeWanna Bonner had entered the finals as champions in their own right, but they emerged as cautionary symbols of a league that believed it could survive ego over empathy. Fans left, ratings plunged, and the narrative shifted. The league couldn't hide behind projections anymore. It was exposed, its failures laid bare before its stars, its players, its audience. The furious energy of those finals didn't belong to the game. It belonged to something else entirely: a public takedown of a league that forgot how to listen. What do you believe went wrong? Did the WNBA fail its players, or did its stars fail the moment? Who is responsible for the disconnect between fans and the league? Share your thoughts below, and if you want more deep dives into the drama behind the game, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Your voice matters.